Alright, well, as you can see, I'm back in the tractor again. Still obviously waiting on the corn to dry down. So what I'm going to do today is need to change the points around on the chisel plow. Probably my last video you saw, after I was done there, I got to checking things, and here I saw the points wore down pretty good. In fact, I probably took them a little bit farther than I should have. I usually don't take them quite that far. I guess I should have been checking them a little bit sooner, but anyways, with these type of points, I can just flip them. So I'm gonna back it up here to my other side of the shed where my tools are and start unbolting them and flipping them around. So when I get everything set up, I'll set the camera up so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, well, I got it backed up in place here. I got my tools lined up that I think I'm going to need to work on it. So the first thing I'm going to do here is go out here and lock the cylinders up on the plow so that if something unforeseen would happen, a hose break or something let loose and the plow wants to drop and I'm under it, it doesn't severely hurt me. So by locking it up, it holds the plow up and it can't go down at all. So we'll get that done first, and then I'll start trying to swap the shanks around. I guess for those that want to know what these points look like, these are 3-inch. I think they call them 3-inch points. They have the curve to them. This was the side that was down, and then all I have to do is flip them like this. As you can see, this has got a significant point versus that one. But I run these for so long, and then I flip them to this, and then obviously when this point gets all wore out, then I have to get rid of these and buy a new set. All right, I got one more to do here, so I figure I'll move a little closer and maybe you can see a little bit exactly what I'm doing. Get the camera adjusted here. So basically there's two bolts that hold these on, and they're pretty much held on with like a locking nut, so they don't go on and off very easily. That's why I'm using an impact. And then the one thing you got to watch is as it loosens up, then the bolt wants to come out and then it wants to spin, because it's kind of similar to like a carriage bolt. It locks in there, but when you push it up out, then it can't lock anymore, and then that bolt there wants to spin. And I'll tell you one thing, when that's spinning like that, don't ever put your hand on it, because it'll slice your fingers right up. That's why I use the hammer to hold it. It usually works pretty good. That one come right off without moving. See that one there spinning. Hold it. Basically, I just pull it off. Knock his dirt out. Switch the bolts over to these holes. And put her back into place. Because these are locking nut, I can't thread these on very far with my hand. I just about to there, and they're tight. Once again, I take the hammer and hold it. It's not wanting to lock in just yet. That's pretty much it. It went pretty quick. Quicker than I thought it would, but. So that's pretty much how I swap the chisel points around on a plow. Like I said, when these wear out, then I'll have to buy a set of new ones and mount them on. Usually, it goes by the acreage. I don't plow everything. I only plow the ground that I'm putting into corn, so I can usually get about 2 seasons on one side, and I got to flip them. I guess it also depends on the type of metal these are. You know, they have various types of metals, and some of these points wear faster than others because they're not quite as good a quality. I get mine from Shoop. I'm sure there's some better quality ones out there, but these do pretty good and they're not that expensive, so it's usually what I run. But anyways, looks like I screwed up here and didn't even flip that. I loosened it up and I didn't even flip it, I don't think. So I need to do that quick, but other than that, I think that we're done with this. So just thought I would show a little bit of maintenance I do around here. I did have a video earlier where I was working on the combine and switching it over to corn, and I filmed that while I was working on it, but I don't know, sometimes this camera doesn't film right, and for whatever reason it didn't film right, it didn't come out right, and I tried to move it over to edit and it won't even let me do it, so I pretty much have to trash that. So unfortunately I won't have a video of me switching a combine over to corn, but there'll be more, I'm sure, as time goes on. But it would have been nice to video that and show it, but anyways, we're still waiting on the corn to dry down. I'm hoping maybe next week we can go. So with that, we'll call this one a wrap.